do's and don'ts on shifting your self-concept from someone that's done it. I started working on self-concept February 2024. It is now January 2026. And it took me a long time to shift because I wasn't doing things the correct way, at least in my opinion. I have some notes so I can go straight to it. So we're going to get to it. So the first thing that you need to do is actually write down your limiting beliefs regarding your self-concept pertaining to a specific area of your life. This could be love, relationships, men, women, money, whatever you want that you're not experiencing, or whatever pattern you see that you have, then that's what you focus on. So write down all those limiting beliefs. Some examples are simply, I don't think I'm good enough. I don't feel like I get the guy. Relationships don't work out for me. Men are dogs. Women don't want me. I'm not attractive enough. I'm broke. Money's hard to get. I'm not smart enough. I'm not capable, etc., etc. Once you write that down, you then turn those limiting beliefs into affirmations. I suggest only doing no more than 5 affirmations because you want to saturate as much as possible, as often as possible. You want this to be on autopilot. And if you have 100 affirmations, which is what I had initially, it's going to be really much harder for you to even be able to affirm these and for it to naturally start popping into your mind, these thoughts, when you're not intentionally affirming or listening to the audio. Write them down the way you naturally think and speak. So that was something that I did that I feel like definitely hindered me. I was taking affirmations from other people, from other coaches. I was not writing these down and then thinking them and hearing them in the audio in a way that's natural to the way that I speak. And sometimes they were too long. Instead of just a natural affirmation like I'm chosen, I get what I want, I'm amazing, I'm the best, money's easy, I'm abundant, etc. Once you have these no more than 5 affirmations, you record them on a Parrot app. That's actually an app called Parrot, or any looping app. And then you listen to these, okay? So when are you listening to these? Listening to them when you sleep, listening to them while you're working throughout the day, if you can, putting them in your ear, right? With an AirPod or whatever you listen to while you're doing chores. You could also listen to them while you're driving instead of listening to music, while you're taking a shower. Literally just listen as much as you want to, as much as you can, with a little earbud. If you don't want to use your own affirmations, you can find a coach or a creator on YouTube that has affirmations. Just make sure that whatever video that you're listening to, that the way they're saying their affirmations really resonates with you and feels very natural to you, and that you just like listening to it. You should also affirm throughout the day. So if you're not listening to the track, you should still find some time to robotically affirm. Affirm along with the tape as you listen, right? Just repeat it in your mind, which is why I think that it should be no more than 5 affirmations. How long should you listen to these audios? Honestly, it's up to you. I believe that you should feel the shift before you move on. Sometimes you won't see it in the 3D immediately. And that doesn't mean that you've changed. You know that you've shifted in your self-concept when your natural thoughts are aligned with what's on the affirmations. But also continue to listen to this and affirm along with these affirmations in these night audios and audios that you're listening throughout the day until you see a change in your 3D. So it really is up to you when you decide to stop listening to it. For me, it's just kind of become like a part of my life. And so instead of listening to TikTok videos or YouTube videos of people talking nonsense, I just turn on my audios, honestly. And it's really shifted me and changed my life in like the best way. Here's the list of the don'ts do. Don't change your affirmations constantly. I did that. It doesn't saturate. Don't check the 3D. And by checking, I mean literally going to physically check to see if you have the thing that you are shifting your self-concept for. And also like even thinking thoughts like, why is it not working? It's taking too long. Where is it? How long is it going to take? How long do I have to listen to this? Etc. If you're thinking that way, then you're not shifting into the identity of I always get what I want, or whatever it is that you want to identify as regarding whatever desire it is. Also, I think it's really important to like actually do self-concept work and shift your identity for yourself to feel better, to feel amazing, and to not let the 3D control you and what other people say or do rattle you and make you spiral. Because when you have a really great self-concept, like nothing external matters anymore, because you know that you get what you want, your source. And so I do recommend focusing on those type of self-concept affirmations. Even if you have 5, one of them should be, I always get what I want. Don't stop listening because of weird dreams or being triggered. That just means that you are hitting on something in your subconscious that is a trigger, and your subconscious mind is like, whoa, no, this is not what we're used to. It's just trying to keep you safe. So push through the uncomfortability, push through the dreams, the nightmares, push through the intrusive thoughts. And even when if you're emotional, just push through, regulate your nervous system, do breath work, and keep consistent. Okay, don't stop until either you decide, I'm going to listen to this until I really feel like I'm different, thinking different thoughts, experiencing life differently, or until what I want to create and manifest through this new self-concept actually shows up in my 3D. So it's up to you when you stop. Okay, let me know if this was helpful.